Hello, I'm Ben the Nerd, and welcome to my channel where I talk about all things nerdy and geeky. Welcome to a new series that I'm working on, titled Hero Files, where I talk about a superhero, why I love the superhero, go in depth about their powers, weaknesses, and origins, a brief history of their comics, discuss some of their villains, their most impressive feats, some of the media that they have appeared in besides comics, and other facts about them. By the way, I won't be only doing Marvel and DC characters, and I'll also cover non-comic book superheroes. To start the series off, I figured who better to start with than the first true superhero in comics, Superman, who has been around since 1938. He has been called many things: Clark Kent, Kal-El, the Man of Steel, the Man of Tomorrow, and the Big Blue Boy Scout. Superman was created by Jewish immigrants Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. Their Superman comic strip was rejected from dozens of publications. Now I bet they wish they had bought the rights. Ha 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 in your faces. Superman finally appeared in 1938 in the first issue of Action Comics, which was owned by DC Comics. Superman has evolved over time, gaining new powers, new friends, new enemies, and his costume slightly changing. The most current version of Superman is DC Rebirth Superman, which combines pre-Flashpoint Superman with New 52 Superman. I'll go over Superman's history more in another video. Superman was born as Kal-El on the planet Krypton, and his parents were Jor-El, one of the leading scientists on Krypton, and Lara, another scientist. Jor-El knew that Krypton was doomed. The reason for Krypton's destruction varies in each version of the origin, but most versions involve the planet's core either succumbing to radiation or becoming unstable. Whatever the case, Jor-El places his baby son Kal-El in a prototype rocket and sends him to the planet Earth. Landing on Earth, his rocket ship is found by Jonathan and Martha Kent, who call him Clark and raise him as their own. As he grows up, Clark manifests great powers. Jonathan tells Clark to control his powers and use them to help others. When he is older, Clark Kent travels to Metropolis, where he gets a job at the Daily Planet as a reporter so he can know where he is needed. He meets several people there, including his editor, Perry White, photographer and best friend, Jimmy Olsen, and his girlfriend and eventually wife, Lois Lane. His mom makes a suit out of the materials that came in his rocket. Whenever he is needed to help, he puts on the suit and goes by the name Superman. Superman is one of the most iconic superheroes of all time. You see him everywhere on merchandise. He has become an enduring star in media. He has become a symbol of hope for people all over the world, and he teaches us that we can always help others. Superman isn't popular just because of his costume and superpowers, but because he chooses to humble himself before others and always being willing to help others. More so than the powers in the costume, what makes Superman Superman is his willingness to help others and never give up. Superman is one of the most powerful comic book superheroes. His powers come from Earth's yellow sun, which grants him a vast power set. His powers and abilities, including flight, super strength, super speed, invulnerability, heat vision, X-ray vision, microscopic vision, and telescopic vision, super senses such as smell, touch, and hearing, super breath, and freeze breath. He has been able to do a lot with his powers, include lifting a book of infinite pages, hold a black hole in his hands, and split a moon in half. However, Superman isn't invincible, and he has a good amount of both physical and emotional weaknesses. His most iconic weakness is kryptonite, which, when he is near, hurts him, and prolonged contact will kill him. It comes in many versions, which have different effects on the Man of Steel. Also, magic can both affect and hurt Superman. However, I believe Superman's biggest weakness is also the one that makes him who he is, his love of life. He would never take a life, and if an innocent person was put in danger, he would save the person first before stopping the criminal. This has been taken advantage by criminals dozens of times. Superman has also gained a lot of villains. His rogues gallery isn't as well known as Batman's or Spider-Man's, but it does contain a few famous foes, such as Lex Luthor, brilliant scientist and CEO of LexCorp, who believes that Superman is an alien threat, Brainiac, an alien who can control technology and collect cities from different planets, General Zod, a former Kryptonian military general imprisoned in the Phantom Zone by Superman's father for rebelling against the Kryptonian Council, and seeks revenge on Superman. Darkseid, the Lord of Apocalypse, Bizarro, an imperfect clone of Superman who does everything backwards and has opposite powers of Superman. And Doomsday, the Kryptonian created monster who becomes immune to whatever destroys it in the first place, and he is responsible for the death of Superman. And these villains are just the tip of the iceberg. Other foes that he has placed include Metallo, Parasite, Mr. Mxyzptlk, Cyborg Superman, Superman Prime, and Mongo. Superman has appeared in many other media. He was featured in radio shows, theatrical animated shorts, both of which he was voiced by Bud Collyer, and movie serials in the 1940s portrayed by Kirk Allen. Since then, he has appeared in television portrayed by the likes of George Reeves, John Hams Newton, Gerard Christopher, Dean Cain, Tom Welling, and Tyler Hoechlin. He even starred in a Broadway musical portrayed by Bob Holliday, which was later adapted into a TV special released on ABC, where he is portrayed by David Wilson. He has appeared in dozens of cartoons, including Superman, the animated series, which I love. In addition, he has appeared in dozens of video games, including Superman, the Man of Steel, Injustice Gods Among Us, Injustice 2, Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, and DC Universe Online. And finally, he has appeared in 8 movies portrayed by 3 actors, Christopher Reeve, Brandon Routh, and Henry Cavill. Superman has come a long way since his first appearance, and he has become an icon. He is this character who is willing to sacrifice himself for others, and always willing to help others. He has been around for years, and will still be around. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.